Hey, welcome back. We're here to talk about Star Wars again.
Surprise.
Yep. Pretty surprising. So, newest episode of Clone Wars yesterday. Freaking amazing. Ahsoka.
Why are you here?
Dude. She was just like jumping around from ship to ship.
That was pretty awesome.
You know, and Rex was like, oh, I forgot to bring you a jetpack. And then Ahsoka was all like, Agent May, if I need a gun, I'll take one. She was like, I don't need a jetpack.
Yes.
And then she just twinkle-toed danced on top of all the Mandalorians like, oh, warriors, okay.
Shots fired.
Dude, that was freaking amazing.
It was. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Her lightsabers are really pretty, even blue. I mean it in that, like, the way they animated her lightsabers, or lightsabers in general, now, like, with this new animation, with the movie quality animation that they're doing right now, like, the way they animated the lightsabers, it's just
and just, like, her movements, they're so, like, fluid, and, like, when she jumps up on the thing, like, after she does her, like, cool guys don't look at explosions thing, and slows herself down with the lightsabers, you know what I mean, and then she's standing there looking at the Mandalorians, like, sup? And they start like shooting, like the way she's moving,
and she, like,
and she does like a flip and does like a thing. She's like it's so fluid, you know what I mean? Like it looks so good.
Yes, it does.
Oh. They should remaster all of the Clone Wars.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that it has the different quality that it feels like.
It feels new. Yeah. And that's true. Right. It feels much more cinematic.
What were your feelings on the intro? Like the not Clone Wars intro, the actual like Star Wars theatrical release intro.
Well, but it was still a Clone Wars intro. It just had like a thing before it, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't the Clone Wars theme. It was the Star Wars theme.
But it was the Clone Wars theme in a minute, wasn't it? I have to watch it yet again.
Again.
I guess I was just thinking that it was the Clone Wars theme.
No, double check.
You know what I mean? Like it had like a thing that kind of made it seem special. Like they actually got Lucas involved or something again, or maybe. They did. I mean, like we have Filoni. Do we need? Never mind.
Well, you know what's funny? I've been seeing a lot of people like tweeting about how like Filoni should be like in like Kathleen Kennedy's position, and then other people were saying like, why would you want your favorite creative to be an administrator role?
Yeah, dude, to hell with that. No,
keep him where he is. He's doing fine.
Filoni needs to be where he can like actually be part of the process.
Mm-hmm.
Like the person, like Kathleen Kennedy, her role is about like logistics, managing all of the efforts and whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
I don't want Filoni doing that crap.
No, you want him.
I want Filoni
doing creative things,
being all over every single nook and cranny of creative stuff Star Wars does, and having just barely enough time to like sneak in a little cameo in an X-wing. Like that's all he gets.
It's the Star Wars theme. It is the opening theatrical release of a Star Wars movie opening.
Huh.
That.
Cool.
So it's not Clone Wars. It's like, this is, to me, that
but
means
there still wasn't a crawl though.
No, there wasn't a crawl because we had,
maybe we'll get that for the...
We had Tom Kane. Who needs a crawl when you have Tom Kane? Because, let's be real. Ever since like Clone Wars came out, we've all been reading all the crawls in Tom Kane's voice.
So...
Betrayal!
I will say though, like, Anakin got back a solid 30% of all the times Obi Wan has ever trolled him in one single episode.
In one single
episode, he caught up by like 30%.
He's 20% cooler now.
Like, dude, oh my god.
That sassy little like blaster bolt dodge.
He's like, what are you doing down there? Oh my god, that was hilarious. Dude.
Loved that. That was so good. I was like,
get down! What are you doing? Are you hiding? There's only like 1,000 battle droids down there.
That's only 1,000.
Oh my god, that was so good.
It was really good.
And that was a great way to like immediately just kind of, oh hey, the 501st is airborne now.
Yeah, that too.
That was cool.
Side note, they can fly now. They fly now. They fly now. Yes, it was wonderful.
Dude,
I love that whole like opening scene was fun. I did not love the whole like, here's Plo Koon, here's Ayla Secura. Oh wait, we know what's happening after this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they set that
There's
up.
little baby Caleb trying to be all like serious and like.
The one thing I was confused about is because wasn't that under the bridge? That was Fives next to Rex.
No.
With the red triangle on his helmet.
I don't think it was.
I'm pretty sure that's Fives. But like Fives should already be dead at this point.
No, I was thinking it was Vaughn, because that's who they promoted as captain after they promoted Rex as commander.
Later in the episode?
Yeah.
I didn't hear the part about Vaughn.
Well, that's the one who tells Ahsoka he's sorry at the end that like dies. Right before the Mandalorians and Maul show up. Captain Vaughn.
Okay, but that's not who I'm talking about.
I know,
He
but
has the thing.
Only after he's promoted to captain.
Right, but then he was still a dude with the red triangle on his helmet before. And Fives wasn't captain. Fives wasn't Rex's captain. He was his ARC trooper.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying here.
Maybe I'm not.
I'm saying that, was that supposed to be Vaughn that was like, oh, okay, we'll hold on longer or something like that. Who we later like actually get to know after he's promoted to captain because Rex was promoted to commander. He wasn't a captain at that point. He was just random 501st man. Okay.
I get that. I'm just saying like.
Oh, I can't unsee that.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm always triggered by like.
He's still watching you.
Stop. You know. But okay, so like I am always triggered by like two like red lights
the Mothman
because
prophecies thing.
right,
I get it.
I'm not going to be able to unsee that.
Mm-hmm. Sleep well, young one.
Not going to be able. Oh God.
It's still not as bad as the end of Rebels.
Oh God, that Palpatine just
when he did like the flashy the Grudge switch between Palpatine and Sidious. Talking to Ezra,
so
that
good.
was super creepy.
Super creepy and so good. Also tired of people shitting on Rebels on Twitter. Hate that.
Well, those people are just dumb.
Yes.
They probably think the original trilogy is the best. Okay, boomer.
Okay.
That's kind of what it felt like at the beginning, like when Anakin's like, "Oh, Ahsoka, rah rah," and she's like, "Stop."
So I read
I'm here to work.
I read a tweet about that scene, and I wish I could find it. I'll have to try to find it. I read a tweet about that scene, and it was really good. And it was kind of talking about why, shoot, I'll have to look for it. Why Obi Wan wasn't that thrilled about it, and why there was so much like why she was like taking shots at Obi Wan later, like, no, you're going to rescue the Chancellor. It was all because of like when she was on trial and how you assume that Obi Wan was on her side, but he was very silent in saying he was on her side.
Yeah, I mean, he was on her side. He didn't he was silent to her.
He was silent like within like during the trial and stuff too.
Well, I mean, they can't just talk in the trial, but when the Jedi Order or when the Jedi Council is discussing like what to do, Obi-Wan and Yoda and Plo Koon were against the idea of expelling her from the Order. Yeah,
but like they weren't very.
I mean, the scene is very short. Like very few people.
I know,
things to
but
say.
like.
And if the rest of the Order, like if the rest of the Council votes to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if he.
Though not in total agreement, we are.
Right, but like. To her, all she sees is.
No, I get that.
Obi-Wan and Plo Koon are being very quiet about this.
Right.
Like, 2 people that she trusted.
Yep.
And then, like, he kind of was part of the... Not as much as others, like Mace Windu and whatever, you know... He was kind of in that... Not in the... He didn't actually say anything, I don't think. But, like, you could tell that he was just kind of, like... He was just very silent through the whole thing. And just seemed kind of like... Which, you know, goes back to his... Well, I don't let my feelings cloud my judgment. Which maybe if y'all let your feelings out a little bit more, you wouldn't...
So, I think, too, like, part of it is, like... So, Ahsoka kind of spelled it out for all of us. About why we had to watch all those episodes with Trace and Rafa.
Yeah. Rafa.
Right?
I always want to say Rafe. Trace and Rafe. I think it's just the way it rolls off my tongue.
Because, like, before it was like, is this arc done yet?
Yes.
But the purpose of the arc was to show Ahsoka, like, figuring out her place in the world post-Jedi, and also figuring out what her perception of the Jedi are, like, what she perceives the Jedi to be and what she perceives, you know, they should be and whatever, and how that compares to how regular people actually view the Jedi and what they expect from them,
right.
their hope from them, and that sort of thing.
Right.
And that's what set her up to be able to, like, basically do everything from here.
Right.
So, but in that, I think Obi Wan is also very much like a representation of what the Jedi are, and him racing off to save the Chancellor is very much not what the people expect from them.
Right. They're it's the politics side of it, which
right.
is what you're talking about.
Right. Which, I mean, also to be fair to Obi Wan, like, the Chancellor is a politician, like, but being ordered to go and, like, recover him from the leaders of the opposition army is not really political.
Yeah. But, I mean, I guess you could argue that, like, the Jedi were turned into being more political and being soldiers and stuff because that's Palpatine's whole thing. Like, if Palpatine hadn't been in there, like, they might not have been that way.
Yeah.
That was the point, was to separate people's expectations and trust in the Jedi
Yep.
from what they thought they were to what they are, because that was the point. But, yeah. There were some shots fired.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, snap. Yeah.
Anakin's just sitting there grinning like an idiot.
Yes. He's... Poor boy was just like, oh, she doesn't want to talk to me? What did you do? Ridiculous. Oh, when Bo-Katan's like, I thought she meant something to you.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh,
dude.
Shoot.
Obi Wan got stabbed a couple times this episode.
Oh, yeah, he did.
What are you doing down there? Are you hiding?
He did not. Yeah, he didn't fare well this episode. Poor Obi-Wan.
Yep.
I did like the whole, like, I killed him once. He doesn't seem to stay dead.
Yeah.
Like, does that mean... Is he dead now? Is he dead now?
What?
He doesn't seem to stay dead. No one's ever really gone.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Maul dead now?
No, he's dead.
I know.
The part they don't show you in that episode of Rebels is, like, after he, like, you know...
Lovingly closes his
politely,
eyes.
puts him down and lays him to rest.
It's okay.
And
Like, just him up and spreads the pieces across the dune seas. And put it back together.
Boils him in a stew, eats him, done.
Damn. Well, and I guess, you know, now Maul doesn't have Mother Talzin to fix him, which I learned about in the Son of Dathomir comic that I'm really glad I read the night before this episode came out.
Wait, did she fix him the first time when he had the giant spider body?
I don't think they...
I haven't seen an explanation of that.
I don't think they've ever said that, but I have a feeling, like, just like from like pieces I've read and stuff, like she had a hand in it because she knew kind of knew where he was anyway. Like, she sent Savage to go get him.
Okay, right, that's fair. Yep.
So, like, I have a feeling that she was somehow involved in that.
Dude, this theme is so good. The
Love
Bad Batch theme is awesome, man.
So good. But yeah, so if there are some things in the Friday's episode 9, that you didn't understand, go back and read the Son of Dathomir comic, because it actually explains some things. I'm really glad I read it.
I'm very proud of you for reading the comic. You really stepped outside your comfort zone, you know what? And I think you're better for it.
I really did. It was hard, because it's not in, or like having to. My type A OCD brain was just like, I can't do it. Can you just give me the text in a book form that I can then listen to?
Wow.
I can't listen to a comic. It was really hard. Yeah, it was hard to read it. Just not hard to read because it was bad. It was good. It was just hard to read because it's just not my jam.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess now I should go do the the Vader run.
Mm-hmm.
The Charles Soule Vader run. Because I love the Inquisitors. But yeah.
That's where you learn all about them.
I know. I've heard. But yeah. Go read the Son of Dathomir comics. It explains a lot. About what's his actual name? I keep just wanting to say Paul Saxon.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Gar Saxon. So in Jaig and Jedi, the nickname they gave him was Ball Saxon. So
Wow.
I was I can't think of his actual name because all I'm hearing is Ball Saxon.
I do think it's funny,
Gar Saxon.
His face in this episode.
It's very grizzled.
I immediately saw the 45-year-old California dude that has spent way too much time in the sun his entire life, with over tanned skin. You know what I mean? And just he's way too wrinkled, because he spent too much time tanning. That was just immediately the vibe that I got.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I got. I got it seemed like he looked. I will say it seemed like he looked older in this than he did in Rebels.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it was the animation quality. He actually had stubble. You could see stubblies.
Yep.
Not
and
just
sun wrinkles.
Yeah, right.
Raisin face.
So that was very, and he seemed very square. Which is kind of Clone Wars animation style. Is very squared off, jagged, angular.
Really?
things.
That's kind of that's the opposite.
I think it's more.
I feel like Clone Wars
angular.
is rounder and Rebels is squarer.
I see it the other way around.
Rebels is more angular and vertically stretched.
Huh. I see it the other way. When I'm thinking Obi Wan's beard is very shink.
Yeah, hair for sure. Okay, I guess, but
yeah, that was my biggest animation complaint with Rebels is hair.
Because
specifically
Ahsoka's face
Ezra's
in
hair.
Clone Wars, in all 3 of her age sets, 4 from the one episode, she has a very round face.
Well, she's a kid.
Even the adult version, in the one episode, her face is round.
The adult version. You're calling her an adult here?
No.
Oh.
Technically she is. Now she's ish. But there's where she appears to herself in a vision on Mortis as an adult. But anyways, her face is round. Rebels Ahsoka has a very tall, narrow face. That's not a oh I grew up thing. That's a result of the animation style.
Oh. Maybe that's why I prefer her look in Rebels than this
that's
one.
That's why I prefer it in Clone Wars.
Yeah, this one's a little but it's the serial killer vibe in the background. That's just kind of weird.
Mouse?
Yeah, because you have to drag it through all 3 of your screens now.
No, I just
Seriously?
hadn't woken up yet.
You go back to that one?
It's a different one.
Creepy.
It's on shuffle,
Palpatine.
so it's a different one, most likely. That's similar-ish.
I would love to see a little bit of Cal, but I don't think we will.
It would be cool if, like, somehow Cal Kestis got, like, a little in the background or something, or
like
his
you
master
just see
at
him
least, just
and,
something to tie to the game. You know what I mean?
Why can't I remember his name? T'Pol. I can't remember his first name.
Yeah, T'Pol.
But I can't remember his first name. Like it's like a 4-letter, like Morrow or something.
Yeah,
like
I was thinking Leto or something, but
yeah. Because I mean, it would be very easy to pick him out because like you don't see any other Lasats.
Yeah, it would be cool if they did that. If they did like just a quick little.
Like he's in the background walking or something.
Yep. Like if they stay in the same scene even, where it showed little Kanan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little Caleb.
I'm worried. Well, not worried. I'm hopeful. And this isn't just like a I want to see it thing. I feel like they wouldn't have gone to. Well, maybe they would have.
Yeah.
Maybe they would have just gone and done the extra effort of putting like Depa and Caleb in that shot just to like say, here you go, there he is. But
Does that sound like Dave Filoni for you?
No, so that's why I both want and do not want to see that whole thing.
Dave Filoni doesn't do things without a purpose.
I know, but then I'm also like, but that was covered in Kanan's comics, so would they actually put it in this?
Order 66 is covered in a movie.
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna.
It's been in comics.
Right,
now
but I don't
think. It's been in video games. Now it's gonna be in a TV show.
Yeah, but it was in the movie before it was in anything else, not vice versa.
No. Order 66 existed like long before Revenge of the Sith was ever made.
Okay.
I mean, all of those things, or most at least, are probably considered legends now.
Right.
It's post Disney purchase, but like by then, by the time Disney purchased it, Order 66 had the movie had already been made. So then new things came out to represent Order 66, but there was plenty of things representing Order 66 long before Revenge of the Sith was ever made.
Okay. Oh, I'm just like, because I don't think we're going to see, what we saw of Plo Koon and Aayla Secura is like it. Just to be like, hey, here's where we are in the timeline. Like.
Oh yeah, like I don't know that
we're not going to see that again because we've seen that.
Right. We're going to see new stuff.
New people that we know and love and have grown to know their version of the Order 66.
Yep.
So that's why I'm like, maybe we are going to get to see Depa and Caleb.
Right. Well, and that's why it would be cool just to see, like, something in the background and passing, whatever, something of Cal and his master. Yeah. Because we've already seen Order 66 from Cal's point of view.
Yeah, which was freaking
also
heartbreaking.
Yes. Yes. So much so.
Gosh.
So we don't need to see it again. Like, to your point, you know what I mean? We don't need to see that again. We have seen it. But we have not seen Caleb.
Well, it's just in a comic, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
That's true. Need to read that comic, too.
Probably.
I know. So hard. Yes. I would, and I would love to, I would have loved to, like, seen a little, or if they would eventually have done, and obviously this was, like, well after Revenge of the Sith was made, but just, like, a little nod to how the whole changing the message for the Jedi beacon.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb's idea.
Was that the comic for that you showed me?
No, that was A New Dawn. They covered that in A New Dawn, where he suggested using it to tell people to stay away.
A New Dawn.
What are you doing? What?
It was just in the book?
Yeah. It was like the first chapter of the book.
I guess I feel like I remember like seeing pictures.
Maybe some fan art, but like it was the first chapter of the book is Caleb, where they're all like in a room or whatever with.
I guess I was just picturing it because like I was listening while I was driving, so it was like playing in my head, sort of in the background, and somehow, yeah.
Yeah, because he was the one that suggested it. So smart little Padawan boy. Love him. I love Kaden. Yeah. So my predictions from last week were totally wrong. I thought they were gonna get that message while they were on an axis. Guess we're not gonna see an axis again.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's because they just like cut to it.
Yeah.
In the trailer, the way they cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we're not gonna see an axis anymore, which kind of sucks.
Why?
Well, I mean, I kind of wanted to see like why it was suddenly an asteroid belt and not a planet anymore.
Oh.
Because there's not much of it left.
Yeah.
By the time Hera and Sabine get there in.
Right, with the little bat guys, crazy. Right.
Fearnox. Yeah.
Yeah.
The little angry bat things.
I mean, in theory, it could still be covered.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, but I mean, like, none of those troops are there.
Nope. Also, that is the last time that Ahsoka will see Anakin. That is the last time Rex will see Anakin.
Yep. The only thing that kind of bothers me with the storyline now, though, is that okay, well, we have to go to save the Chancellor. Okay, fine, you take these troops and go get them all. And then they go, and they're like, oh, we saved the Chancellor, yay. And then he's like, oh, yay, I'm going to be a dad, yay. Okay, cool, let's, go get some food and go sleep.
Let's go get some shawarma and, like,
you guys going to go to Mandalore now? Like,
Well, but, like, doesn't Obi Wan immediately go out to find Grievous? How long? So I did my research because I was questioning the whole.
True.
I was questioning the whole Padme pregnant thing. So like apparently Revenge of the Sith takes place over like 3 or 4 days, like a week ish. And that the reason why Padme doesn't look as pregnant when she tells Anakin is that she is wearing clothes to hide the fact that she's pregnant. And she is further along than... I mean, if you think about it, he's been gone to the Outer Worlds for apparently quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
So she would have to be at least that quite some time pregnant. Unless we're gonna start, like, using the Force to impregnate people again.
What?
Well, it was just like, did he?
It just felt like you were going somewhere and then it stopped.
Well, I was, and I was like, I wonder if that... No, never mind.
Did he what? Did
so,
Palpatine do something?
Did Palpatine influence the midichlorians in something? Because Shmi was suddenly pregnant.
Uh-huh.
Did he do that to Padme because he knew about all that so he could turn Anakin?
Huh?
What? What do you mean, huh?
I'm pretty sure the twins were made the old-fashioned way.
Maybe they were.
I feel like if they weren't, he would have been even more surprised that she was pregnant.
Well, I mean, people get surprised that they're pregnant every day. And like,
I mean, yeah.
Sounds really cool. Oh.
The picture made me not think that that's what that was.
No, totally not the picture I would have put for that. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. We're listening listening to
Samuel Kim,
in
you
the
have
background.
outdone yourself again, sir.
That's a good one. The Sabine Mando one is still my favorite mashup. It's just like absolute perfection.
That one is super good. It's probably like, I will say like, it's probably like my third or fourth favorite one, but only because like the character is not like
doesn't hit you
as meaningful
hard as,
to me as Ahsoka.
Right.
And you know what I mean? And the Bad Batch one is just freaking amazing.
That one,
and I love the Obi Wan one.
Bad Batch is amazing. Just in general.
But the Sabine one is an incredible, like, incredibly crafted piece of like original conglomerative whatever something.
And it hits Sabine like.
Oh, dude, it's perfect.
Hits her perfect.
It's so perfect.
Hits her perfect. Gosh, can we see baby Sabine? I mean, Ursa's flying around, defeating Mando, Maul DeLoreans and shit. Like, can we see baby Sabine? Because she's like a toddler, like 2 or something right now. Like, where's Sabine? Can we see toddler Sabine? How cute would that be?
I'm the one like random callback that I'm hoping for right now is the little boy in the elevator, the little Twilight boy in the elevator when Ahsoka first starts running.
Yeah.
And he's like, Mina. She's
push
like,
the damn button.
Maybe I can like cut us out or whatever. And he's like, Mina, pink.
Button. Push the button. Push the button. Yeah, that'd be cute. Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah.
Well, I thought for like a split second that it was when Ahsoka is saving Trace with the
kid up top that Trace was in
yeah,
front of Trace.
like it was right next to. I was like,
wait, was
different color Twi'lek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like green, like Hera color green.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And the other one was
the
like
boy
blue.
was blue.
Yeah, different color Twi'lek. Because for a second I was like, wait, no, not that kid. Different Twi'lek. Oh, Twi'leks.
Can you imagine being the maintenance worker? That was like, you like come to work
What
and you're
the
like,
hell
hey,
is
we
this
got a call
elevator?
over, there's something going on with the elevator over on 1315. Can you go take a look? Yeah, all right, I'll go take a look. You know what kind of tools I should bring? No, I'm not sure. Okay, I'll go take a look. And you're like,
what the shit? Yeah. Who knows?
hey boss, there's so the brakes got deployed, and then the mag rail is completely destroyed, and there's a circle in the wall. Well, almost all the way in the wall. No, it's a perfect circle. Yep. I don't know, dude.
Oh no. Why is that little boy alone in the elevator anyway?
Yeah, I don't know. The thing that was kind of weird about that is like his mom's waiting at the bottom.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like it's,
maybe like Auntie Twi'lek was like dropping him off.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's not like you're like somebody puts the kid on the plane and somebody's there on the other end of the plane to get the kid off the plane. Like it's a freaking elevator. Like what the? Maybe the mom was like, okay, you can go up and down once.
Maybe.
Yep. Yeah.
Like this is why we don't play in elevators.
That poor kid's mom was overprotected for the rest of his life.
Aw. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see, what else? Ursa's beautiful. But we knew that already.
Are you hiding? So funny, dude.
It was good. That was so good. Oh god. And Obi-Wan's like, I'm gonna cut this bomb in half, and his like slow look like
yeah, dude, when you just like
so pretty. He's so pretty.
I loved it in the trailer. I loved it even more now. That shot was bomb, dude.
Yeah, it was so pretty. Too bad Cody's gonna betray him in like a week. He just saved Cody, and now he's gonna betray him in like a week.
Yep. Saved Cody 1,000 times.
That's true.
When have I ever let you down, sir?
Well, there was that one time you shot me off a cliff.
But at least he
Left
gave him
me
his
for
lightsaber
dead.
right before that.
Right? Right? For sure.
I was thinking that Obi Wan shot was gonna be like him escaping Order 66. Because like he goes and he takes Grievous's ship on the back porch thing, and he gets out, right? But that's not the only time he has to deal with clones.
Dude, nobody locked that down. Like he just casually strolls up to Grievous's ship.
I know, it's still in this back exit thing. Yeah, right, exactly.
And then he just flies off.
Yeah.
Nobody was there. And I have that's like a qualm. Is that the word? For some of the stuff in Rebels with Lothal, the front of the planet has this blockade, but then they come in from the backside. I'm like, they're not gonna blockade the whole planet, just that one. Is that a spaceport thing? Seems like they were only blockading around Lothal City, and then
so
they fly in on the other side.
Well,
it's okay.
That's the thing. A blockade of a planet is a tough concept to grasp, especially I mean, let's just take a planet that's the size of the Earth, right? You're not gonna have ships all around it because that's gonna be hundreds of millions of ships.
Yeah, but why wasn't there going to those
But they only need
the
enough.
The ring thing, the planetary blockade ring thing.
I mean, that's just a battle station. That's not it has nothing to do with a blockade. That's just a Nemoidian cruiser.
You know, if they had just taken a playbook out of Spaceballs and just had a shield around it that open and close.
They did that in Rogue One.
That's true.
That would require so much energy.
Oh, right, and 3 Death Stars didn't?
Well, I mean, the third one.
I mean, technically, it's a planet.
I would say you could definitely argue that putting a shield around an entire planet would require significantly more energy than shooting a beam strong enough. Yeah, to blow one up.
Laser.
The shield is a sustained, massive freaking amount of energy. It would be cool though. Until a giant Statue of Liberty with a vacuum cleaner parked on top of it, then it wouldn't be so cool.
Suck.
Guys, jammed our radar. Strawberry.
No, it's raspberry.
Is it?
No. No one dare give me the raspberry. Classic. Such a classic.
I wish we would get a second one.
Yeah, the quest for more money.
I mean, but please, it's got to be soon, dude. Mel Brooks is old.
I know, right?
And he looks old, but he looks old like New York, New Jersey, old. I'm worried.
Oh, I love him.
We just need Mel Brooks to stick around long enough for Spaceballs 2, and we need RBG to stick around long enough for
ever. Please put that woman in a freaking bubble already, for God's sake.
Yeah, dude.
God, just seal her up. At least for the next 8 months, just.
Yep. Don't leave the house, please. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Right.
Okay. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
For older people, especially.
Yeah, except for the dude that decided to be in the grocery store yesterday, no face covering, at least 70. He was at least 70, probably closer to 75, leaning into me like this. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You people are the reason why we are going to be stuck inside like this for the rest of the year. I really like to go kayaking.
Greatest generation.
With their unsolicited comments to random strangers about apparently I'm fat. I don't know, whatever.
Yep.
That was great.
Lots of great advice. They give lots of great advice too. Unsolicited too, my dad.
That's what I just said. Anyway.
It's great with you.
I know. Anything else Star Wars-y?
I'm like super pumped, and I wish they would just release the rest of them right now. At least we get the last one a few days early.
Yeah, on freaking May the 4th, because they just want to rip our hearts out even more.
I wish they would
assholes.
just give us the last two together. I want to sit down and
watch an hour.
An hour of new content.
Yes.
I guess we could just wait until May the 4th and watch the last three.
I was barely awake for 5 minutes and got Clone Wars spoilers.
Oh my god! You know what? Then just uninstall Twitter.
But that's where I get my news.
What news do you need right now? Stay inside. Wash your hands.
I mean, yeah, it is all like.
Okay, news is done.
That's true.
You still have the weather app.
Which, it's Arizona.
Oh, it's Arizona. Here, let me do this for you.
Sunny and 80.
It's going to be sunny, 80-ish. I'm just saying, it would be cool. Think about it. May the 4th, we sit down and we watch 1 full hour of Clone Wars. That's right. I have approximately 6 days to talk you into it.
Oh, shit. We're going to get 90s next week.
That's not surprising. Okay, 90-ish.
Next
If you
Monday
say 3 digits, I'm leaving.
Monday the 27th says 97.
Time to go dust off the air conditioner.
No, I've been enjoying not having like AC
so have
or heater on. It's been one like we haven't had either of those on for like
our
a
power
month
bill
and a
last
half.
month was $70.
Seriously?
Yeah, $70 was the fucking power bill in Arizona.
And that's funny because like we've been here
the
whole month,
and we have all been home for a month.
We've all been home. Like this setup has been running pretty much 24/7.
Yep, laptop and my work laptop and my computer have been running nonstop.
Yeah, I mean
TVs have been on all over the house. Ceiling fans been running.
Have been running.
But not the AC and not the heat.
And like we've been doing.
And we've converted the entire house to LEDs at this point.
Right. Well, and like I've been running the dishwasher more often because we're using more dishes.
Oh, dude. That's Wolf and Rex.
Oh, that's wonderful fan art.
Wow.
Oh, but like whose helmet?
I mean, one of his troops.
I get, yeah. Oh, that is beautiful fan art. Does he list who does the fan art? Who did the fan art?
Yeah, he lists it.
Because, okay, 6 screens later. Thumbnail credit. Dear Lord. Why is it so slow?
Marietta Art.
Star Wars fan art. And badass armor. Oh, look at her, Ahsoka and Baby Yoda.
You haven't seen that one?
No, that's
you
very
showed
like.
me that one.
I did not.
Oh, Savannah must have sent it to me.
That's a very like Rosario Dawson looking Ahsoka too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's really pretty. Is that supposed to be Tam?
No. Well, I don't know. It might be the lady. So apparently there is a single player storyline that you can. Yeah, whatever. Single player storyline.
I don't know what that is.
In Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah.
And you play as like some sort of captain.
Oh yeah,
Imperial pilot.
Eden Versio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's who it is.
Yeah. Oh. Well, she looks cool. I need to know more about her.
Who are we talking about now?
Whoever that is.
This?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be the dragon chick from whatchamacallit?
I don't know. Scroll up and see.
Thrones? Game of Thrones?
I don't know. It's apparently. Oh, it's an original D&D character.
Oh, just concept art. Cool.
It's pretty though.
I dig it.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Alright, so where did this clones picture go? Look at the baby. Oh my goodness.
Like the cherubs.
It's like, what are they called? I thought they're like little cupids, right?
I thought they were just the cherubs.
Cherubs? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. It was Michelangelo, right?
Sure. Wait.
Cherubs.
I don't know.
Michelangelo. Yeah.
But it's Baby Yoda's instead. That's awesome.
No, Raphael. Sorry, it's Raphael.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say because Michelangelo didn't do like that kind of thing. He did like
one
the
of the Ninja
ceiling
Turtles,
in
whatever.
the giant building, right?
Yeah, one of the Ninja Turtles. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's so cute.
Instead of the wings, they have ears. It's so adorable. Oh my goodness,
so
dude.
Cute. Oh my gosh.
Dude, that Tarkin.
Well, this is
it a wax figure?
I think so because that's her in the armor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, this is this Batu? Is this Galaxy's Edge?
Oh, dude, Satele.
That's really pretty. Whoa, that's a cool shot. It's like Legion of Baddies. Who's this though? So this is Yularen and Tarkin, and Vader and Thrawn, but who's this? Oh, is it Krennic? No, General
Would it be
Tag.
Krennic?
General Tag.
I don't know.
I
I'll
don't know
have
what
to look
that
it up.
is. Yeah. That's really cool,
Tag,
though.
huh.
Oh,
we still haven't even seen the picture that we came here for, have we?
This is not the droid you're looking for. Oh, that's cool. Dude, she's got some awesome freaking cosplay shit here, too.
Yeah.
I love her.
Dude,
those are some awesome earrings.
Oh, I didn't realize it was an earring. That's cool.
Dude.
Oh, so she's a member of the 501st.
Oh. I mean, with the armor she's got, yeah. Huh.
Oh, that's, what's her face? Is she canon again, or is she still Legends?
Talon? I don't know. She's probably still Legends, but that's a hot picture.
This looks like an Ahsoka colored clone
Yeah.
helmet. Oh no, it's just where she's repainting it. We're gonna, anyways.
Can I? Here we go. Hello, Wikipedia. It doesn't say canon to begin with, so it says Star Wars canon extended wiki.
Interesting.
So she's like canon adjacent?
She's canon-ish.
I would say canon adjacent. Not Legends, but canon adjacent. She is very pretty though. Yes. We still haven't seen the freaking
Hey, we'll find it later.
oh, look at that little little kitty. She's very pretty.
So, I mean, I didn't have anything else that I wanted to cover. Did you?
No, that's a cool ass dress.
Oh, dude, it's got like a foil thing inside. That's pretty cool.
Dude, this girl's awesome. Go follow this chick. Link her. Sorry, totally distracted there.
Yeah. Well, you can find it on the... It was one of his newer ones.
It was,
And then you'd be able to follow her on Instagram. If you wanted... I don't even mess with Instagram anymore.
Marietta Ivanova. Very cool. It's cool, like... Why is your mouse so slow?
It's just I have the DPI turned down low because I prefer to move from the shoulder
And drooping in
rather
badass
than
armor
like
for the
doing,
fight. Yeah, so
doing
she,
little bits with my wrist, because if I move from the shoulder I can be more precise.
she's probably the 501st.
Gotta get them headshots, you know?
This is the Mandalorians of Death Watch theme. Fun. With Ball's accent. I can't say his name right. And Rook? Is that her name? Rook. Yeah, it's like Rook.
You're not talking about Thrawn's guy, are you?
No, that's Rook.
Yeah, Rook.
Rook.
You gotta Hebrew the middle part there. Rook.
Mandalorian Rook. What's her full name though? Rookcast. Yeah, Rookcast. She's
so
the
people
chick.
are throwing chess pieces.
Sure.
That look summarizes 10 years.
11.
What? 10?
We've been married 10. Together for 11. And we've known each other for like 13.
Okay, so we're coming up on married 10. I was kind of going off of the fact that like we've had our 9th anniversary and knew each other a year before. We're dating a year before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess we'll either see you next week, or I have successfully convinced her that we should wait and watch the last 3 all at once.
You said 2.
I said 3, 1 hour of content.
But they're all 30 minutes now.
They're 20-ish minutes.
That last one was 30.
No, it started with a 2.
It was 30.
Nope, 29 something or another.
Love of Pete.
It started with a 2. She's gonna pull it up. She's gonna say it. Then she's gonna not realize what I just said, and I'm gonna say it again, and then she's gonna catch it, and then she's gonna roll her eyes at me again. Watch. No, go ahead, pull it up.
I didn't even hear what you said.
See?
To be honest.
Pull it up.
Okay, it says 29. It said 30 yesterday.
No.
Because I watched it 4 times.
No, it said 29 every single time yesterday, and that's why I just said, I know it said 29. It starts with a 2, so it's a 20. That's what I said, and then, see, exactly what I just said was going to happen just happened.
And I didn't hear. I tune you out most of the time anyway. Because we've been married for 10 years. Also, it's National Park Week. So go support your national parks, but don't go to them.
Safely.
Social disty. Don't go. Stay home. But check them out on all their socials. Donate to their friends group if they have one. Do the things. Because our parks are important. Selfish plug. Feed a starving park ranger. A starving seasonal park ranger.
So wait, but they're not supposed to feed the animals.
And I tell my kids on field trips that all the time. Remember, kids, you can't feed the animals, but you can feed the park rangers. I usually get gummies out of it.
But you're an animal.
Okay.
You're supposed to be educating them that.
I'm not. I do.
Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll,
see you next week, because I'm not waiting 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks to watch.
We'll see you when we see you.
Or maybe you'll see us when you finally upload the other episodes that we recorded that you haven't uploaded yet.
Maybe.
Yay, Star Wars musings.
Alright, we'll see you guys later.